Hello and welcome to your fittingsites.com orientation. We're going to cover how to create and manage posts inside of your WordPress dashboard. And here we start with the dashboard of our site. To go to posts, all you need to do is click on the Posts tab in main navigation, and we can see a top-level view of all of the posts that are on our site right now. Inside of this particular panel, we have several options and quite a bit more power than you would think just by looking at it. The first thing, obviously, is we can add a new post at any time by clicking on the Add New Post link. There's actually another one right here. They both do the same thing. They take you to the Add New Post page. And we can see that in the top level view here that if we hover over items inside of this list, we get a little menu with several options available to us. The first one is we can always click on the edit link to edit a post. Also, if you click on the title of the post itself, it will take you to the edit post page as well. So either of those two links works. You can drop down to reveal a quick edit panel, and this lets you change some common things such as the title or the date of your post. You can also change your author or password protect your post. In addition, you can also add categories or subtract categories, and you can also add and subtract tags as well. You also have the option to disable comments and pings, and you can even change the status of your blog post from published to another state, such as draft. Or if it's a draft, you could change it to published from inside this area as well. And by making it a sticky, you can pin it to the top of your blog so that no matter what posts you put in after that, this one will always appear at the top of your blog page. You also have the option to move items to the trash. The trash in WordPress is very much like the trash on your computer. And when you move a file to it, it's not gone forever. It's just held in the trash can. And you can restore it if you want. You also have the option to delete things from your trash permanently. And clicking on the view link actually takes us to the page itself so we can see it inside of our website. And if it's a draft, the option changes from view to preview, so you can preview a post and get an idea of what it will look like once it's published. And you can see also that many of the options here are blue text, and each one of those is a link. Now, if we had many posts and we needed to sort of filter our view a little bit, we could actually click on the author Sugar Baby, and that would show us only posts by that author. We could click on How To, and that would only show us how to posts. Tips and Tricks would filter our view to show just tips and tricks. We can also click to view all categories and filter it that way. You can also click on the various tags to just filter your view to show only posts that are tagged with flower. And these drop downs here above also allow you to filter by date if you just want to see posts from a particular date, as well as categories. This particular one just duplicates what would happen down here if you were to click on one of these to filter your view by the category How To, for example. If you're having a little trouble remembering what your posts are just based on the title of the article, you can always click on this button right here, which gives you an expanded view that includes a little excerpt from each post, so you can read the first few sentences and kind of familiarize yourself with what each one's about, so you can go right to the one that you mean to edit. Clicking on the other link just collapses the navigation down again. And you also have the option to perform a couple different bulk actions as well. You could select a couple different posts, or by clicking on the title bar, you can select all the posts in your current view, and clicking again just unchecks it. Let's go ahead and select a few. And for bulk actions, we have two options. We can bulk edit, which basically allows us to change a few things that the posts all have in common. We can select several posts and assign categories to each. We can also change the tags for several different post categories as well. We could do a bulk change to change all of the authors to one particular author. We could also turn on or turn off comments. Several different things we can do in bulk that affects all of the blog posts in common. Also, if we wanted to, we could select several items and move them to the trash. And that completes our overview of the posts panel.